Hey, it's JJ and Merry Christmas everyone! It's the holiday season full of parties and celebrations. Christmas is here and New Year's Eve is just around the corner, so it's the perfect time for a bold, smoky party look. Let's get started! I'm priming my eyes with a ColourPop No Filter Concealer in the shade Pharaoh 4. And I'm buffing it out with a kabuki brush. To set my eyes, I'm going in with this matte ivory shade from the Sephora Enchanting Colors palette. And it's time for the oldest trick in the book for the sharp cat eye effect, Scotch tape. For this look, I'm going in with my Jaclyn Hill palette and I'm starting with the Ultimate Warm Brown shade, Pukey. So in windshield wiper motion, I'm just going back and forth above my crease with a fluffy blending brush and making this my transition shade. Next, I'm taking the shade Hunts and going right in that crease area and just blending as usual. It's time to add the black. So firstly, I'll start packing the black near the lash line and drag it towards the corner where my Scotch tape is, and then slowly bringing the color up. You don't want to go heavy with blacks immediately because it can easily turn to a hot mess, and it's not so easy to quick fix it. So it's better to work slowly and bring it up a bit at a time. I'm covering about 2/3 of my lid with a black and leaving the inner corner blank. Once you covered your lid with the black, it's time to blend it out. And I'm using this chocolatey warm brown shade Mocha to smooth the edges of the black and make a transition towards the warm shade that are about to crease. Then I'm going back in with the black and darkening the first coat to add more intensity. And again, I'm taking Mocha to blend out the edges. I'm going back in with this warm red shade Hunts and I'm warming up the upper edges of my look and blending it with Mocha. Then with this orangey shade Creamsicle, I'm adding even more warmth and making a gradient transition towards the brow bone. Next, when there is no shadow left on my brush, I'm just going over everything, making sure all the shades blend together and there are no harsh lines. For the inner corner of my lid, I'm using the Sleek Makeup Highlighter palette, and with a flat brush, I'm taking this gorgeous gold shade and covering what we left blank. When coming close to the black shade, I'm tapping the color instead of dragging it to blend it out with the black and have some sort of transition between the two. Time to get rid of the scotch tape and fix the face situation. Ta-da! It's time for finishing details. For lower lashes, I'm starting with the shade Hunts, and I'm dragging the shade from the outer corner, leaving the inner third empty. Next, I'm stamping the black very tightly to my lash line, but covering only the outer third of the lower lash line and connecting it to the sharp line we have going on in the outer corner of the lid. Then, with the shade Mocha, I'm blending the black and red shade and smoking out the lower lash line. In the inner part of my lower lash line, I'm using the gold shade and brightening up the inner corners of my eyes. And to highlight the brow bone, I'm taking the shade in Light from the Jaclyn Hill palette. Adding some mascara and liner, and voila! That's the finished look. Hope you enjoyed this dramatic holiday party look, and I'm wishing you a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year!